Well, say something.
Does the silence disturb you?
Only because I'm wasting time. It's costing almost $1 a minute. I wish I could make half as much for doing nothing.
I'm doing something. I'm listening.
To what? There's nothing to hear.
That's because you refuse to talk. Is that our problem?
My problem was letting Father Paul convince me I had one, and that you were the therapist with all the answers.
Come on now, Father Paul didn't promise all that much.
You not only haven't come up with any answers, you haven't even asked any questions in 3 months. What kind of cockeyed therapy do you call this, anyway?
Why are you feeling angry with me?
I'm not angry with you. Where you're concerned, I don't feel anything at all.
You really believe that?
All right, I am angry, but not just with you. With all the head-shrinking messiahs who offer instant salvation and come up with nothing but a lot of hot air and fantastic monthly bills.
That's money talk again. Another ploy to switch attention from your own problems, Tom.
That upsets you, doesn't it, money talk? Let's face it, Doc. You're in the business of helping people for a fee. In my job, I do it for nothing. Only when they come to me for help, I don't sit there and contemplate my navel.
You ask all the right questions, come up very solid and workable answers, right?
No, I didn't mean to imply that. But I do try to help. Hey, maybe you ought to come to see me for the next 3 months, huh?
You'd really enjoy that, wouldn't you?
What?
Playing your old, comfortable role.
Oh, what's that supposed to mean?
Playing God. That's the one you enjoy the most.
Goodbye, Doc.
Look, it's easy enough to walk out of here. But if you do, you carry the real Tom Pierce with you, inside you. You're going to have to face up to him sometime.
This is the real Father Tom Pierce, Doc. Take a good look at him. It'll be the last time you ever see him.
Insight. Stories of modern man's search for meaning, freedom, love, insight.
Now, come on now, Danny. No problem's insurmountable. You know that. You can call me here anytime you want, but I'm counting on seeing you Friday for sure, right? Okay, kid. God bless. Bye-bye. Hello, Mrs. Orick? Yes, this is Father. I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. I understand how you must feel. Well, the rest of the week is jammed unless you can make it Thursday right after the 8 o'clock Mass. How's that? You can make it? Good. Good. I'll see you then. Fine. God bless. Bye-bye.
Ah, there it is. All right, I'll be running along home now.
Oh, sure. Thank you, John. You know, even for a dedicated volunteer, the hours you're putting in are ridiculous.
Well, they're not as long as yours, Father.
Why don't you come in later tomorrow?
I'll be here at the usual time. You should get some rest.
I'm fine.
Oh, don't forget, you have that Anti-Defamation League breakfast first thing in the morning. And the Community Youth Council at 11.
11 o'clock. Got a full calendar tomorrow, as usual.
The Miller girl's still waiting outside.
No, I forgot all about her.
Shall I give her a time later in the week?
No, tell her to come in.
Okay.
What are you doing to me? I've given you everything I've got. What more do you want?
Hi.
Hi, Jenny, I'm sorry I kept you waiting.
Oh, no sweat. I can't stay long. I just dropped by to see if you're behaving.
I'm doing fine. What's this?
It's a loaf of home-baked bread.
For me? I didn't know you were into making homemade bread.
Yes. If I could bake 24 hours a day, I'd really be mellowed out.
Terrific. Now, tell me all the wonderful things that have been happening to you.
Well, you know, other kids still have to make it on grass or sex. But me, with a hot oven and a lump of bread dough, I'm in neutral, just coasting.
No more problems with the pills, I hope.
No, having my stomach pumped was enough to keep me from doing that again. At least I hope.
Still kind of rough, though, huh?
Well, not if I stay in motion. You know, baking bread, doing pottery, jogging. As long as I can keep moving.
Lonely?
It's been getting a little bit better. I met kind of a nice guy a couple weeks back.
Oh.
He's older, about 30, I guess, but he listens and makes me feel important.
Good. What are his plans?
I think he's getting around to asking me to come live with him.
What do you say when he gets around to that?
I don't think so. It's too heavy. I'm not ready for that.
About your mother, are you making any contact?
Not really. I can talk, but she isn't listening. I guess after 25 years of listening to my older brother and sister, she's tired and turned off. How can I be lonely? I've got two beautiful parents. They're with each other, but they're not with me.
Are you able to talk to your brother and sister?
No, they're sort of too busy with their own lives. Angie's raising her own family, and Buds knows me under with a lot of macho business talk. I guess they don't need a little sister dumping on them. You're the only one that listens to me. Really. I mean it. You're good enough to give lessons.
You ever tried talking to God?
Praying?
Just talking to him.
Is he your listener?
He's always there, you know, for all of us. All we need to do is reach out. He's standing by. Tell you what, next time you really get lonely, I want you to give him a try.
I'll try. But I'm still going to bother you.
I hope so. You know, I haven't told you this yet, but you really should be very proud of yourself. You've made some extraordinary progress since we started talking. You have.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I guess I better go. It's getting kind of late.
Yeah, it's about that time.
Thanks for being here. I mean, really being here.
It's my pleasure.
One of these times you're going to have to tell me how you did it.
Do what?
Mellowed out. You've got your act together like nobody else I know. How?
It's a long story. I'll tell you sometime, Jenny.
Okay. Thanks again.
My pleasure. Good night.
Where are you? You used to seem so close. What have I done to turn you on? Sweet Jesus, where are you? Where? I'm not asking for any special treatment, just a word. I listen to all of them, their sorrows, their doubts, their petty complaints. I listen and I sympathize and I try to reassure. But when is it my turn? When do I get mine? Are you listening, Jesus? I've got to know. Are you there? All day I'm for them, but who's for me? Who's going to listen to the listener? Answer me, Jesus. Please answer me.
Can I talk to you, Paul? I'm sorry. I'll come back later.
No, it's all right. Come on. Come on in.
You got a minute?
Sure. What's the matter? What's up?
Look, I just wanted to tell you that, I'm not going back to see that shrink anymore.
Oh, really?
I can't sleep, Paul. And when I do, I have this horrible nightmare. And I can't pray anymore.
Why not?
Because I'm talking to myself, and I'm a hypocrite. I'm telling other people to take their problems to God, that he's always there, he's always listening. Just reach out, and he's there. Well, he's not, Paul. Not for me, not anymore. I reach out, and there's nothing there. Nothing.
You want a cup of tea?
Do you know what I'm saying to you?
Hell no. God's been with me ever since I put on this habit. I'm not kidding. You know, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, they each stand 8-hour watches. Oh, I'm taken care of, baby, every day, every way. Want some lemon?
All right, thanks.
But then I'm special, you know.
You're very special, Father. Thank you.
Oh, Tom, I've been there. I've been in that pit a dozen times.
What did you do? How did you find him again?
Well, first I had to find myself. You know, we find God in different places, huh? When you're a kid, you find him in the face of your parents. When you're a young priest, you find him in the face of the people you serve. Well, now you gotta look for him in a different place. That's why I sent you to Freeman.
It doesn't make any sense to me, Paul. In times past, I would solve a problem, any problem, through fasting, prayer, making a pilgrimage. Now I'm being asked to find God in an avowed agnostic.
Not in him, you boob. In the depths of your own self, in your own unconscious. Freeman can take you there. I mean, therapy is just simply a guided tour into your own unconscious.
I've spent hours and hours with that man. It's done me no good at all.
You know why? Because you hauled yourself over to his office twice a week and then defied him to help you. No, you wanted to prove to him how much more emotionally stable you are than he is and how much smarter you are.
He puts me on the defensive. He makes me feel hostile. I hate that.
That's because you're afraid of what he'll show you.
Nonsense. What's he going to tell me about myself I don't already know?
That you're not self-sufficient. That you have the same pain and the same problems as the rest of us. That you're not super priest.
Yes, well, I am a priest. I'm not confused about that. It's what I want to be, and it's what I want to do, and well, at least I'm pleased.
Is God pleased?
Oh, that's not fair, Paul.
Come on, the world's not fair. Why can't you pray?
I don't know.
You better find out, Tom. You better find out, and fast.
What's going on with you today?
I keep asking myself, why did I come back here?
So why did you?
Because I'm miserable. What's your guess?
Well, I think that behind that very carefully built facade you've maintained for all these years, a very troubled person. That's what I think.
My troubles are between God and me, Doc. That's outside your province.
I see. Are you still having trouble sleeping?
I never mentioned that.
I know that. You didn't have to. You want to tell me about your dreams? You having any dreams?
No, there's nothing to talk about.
Are you an orphan?
No, what?
Well, it's just in all the weeks you've been coming here, you've never once mentioned your family. Are you trying to avoid talking about them?
No, of course not. There just isn't any reason for me to talk about them, that's all.
Well, you had the ideal family.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Well, my folks were extraordinary. They were everything a kid could ask for. You know, I never heard one unkind word between them, never.
And you were the perfect son.
No. Well, I mean, I tried for their sake.
I see. It's a pretty heavy assignment, wasn't it? Do you have any brothers or sisters or anything like that?
No, I'm an only child.
I see. Must have felt pretty guilty trying to live up to their expectations, didn't you?
Well, wasn't guilt, actually. I don't know.
I want to try something now, all right? I want to do a little more role playing. Now we tried it before.
Come on, for God's sakes, that's
No, I
absurd.
want to dig for something. Okay, I want to talk about your family.
It never works. What's the point?
I want to explore a little bit. Just trust me now. Go with it now. Just pretend that you're a kid now. All right?
All right, if it'll make you happy.
Yeah, it will. Okay. Now you're a kid, and I'm going to play your dad. All right?
Okay, fine.
Now I'm your father. It's good to see you, son. It's been a long time. I want to talk to you. And I want you to talk to me. After all, we are father and son. There are a lot of things we have to talk over. There's one thing especially I want to tell you.
Well, what is it?
I'm proud of you. I am so proud of you. I can't tell you how proud of you I am. And you've been a very obedient and self-reliant kid. You're terrific. You really are. You've never given your mother and me a minute's problem. Not a minute's worry. You're the perfect son.
No, come on. You only know a small part of me, Dad. The part you want to see, the part I want you to see. There's much more to me than that, I promise you. Much more. I'm far from being perfect. And I make mistakes. I make a lot of mistakes, and I've lied to cover them up, and I've done it often. And I feel insecure and lost, and I feel a desperate need to tell you that, but I can't. I want to know you. I want to let you into me. I want to get into you, but I can't. You're like a stranger knocking at the door, and I can't let you in because I don't know who you are.
I'm your father. After all, you know your own father. You know all about me.
No, I don't know anything about you. Just a very small bit, what you let me know. I want to really get to know you, and I want you to know me. Why don't we try once? Why don't we really reach out for each other? Please. All right. I could never say that to you, could I? I almost did once, remember? Do you remember when Mom died and the two of us were standing there by the coffin? We were looking down, and I started to talk to you. I told you the pain I felt inside at the loss, but that there was something that, you know, birth of some new knee. It faded away, didn't it? I couldn't say it, but I'm reaching out now. I want to let you in. I'm scared and I'm weak and insecure and I need you and I think you need me. I really want us to get together. I want to love you, but I don't know who you are. It's too late, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not. No, hey, now look, you're doing fine. That's good. Now, you see what you just did? You got in touch with some feelings. And you expressed it. Some feelings you had about your dad, about your father, about your past. Now, that's good. You're digging deep. Now, that's important. I want you to stay with it now. Now, come on.
Nothing to stay with. It's over. It's ridiculous. It's role-playing. It's upset.
No.
There's no base in reality. You're not my father. You don't know anything about him. Truth was, we were half strangers. Can't change that. You can't change that. You can't bring that back.
Yes, you can change it. No, you
can't.
You can change the way you look at it. You can change it.
Stop it! Please. Sweet Jesus, leave me alone.
We adore you, O Christ. We praise you because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world. I believe. Please help my unbelief.
If you be the Son of God, come down from the cross and save me.
Strangers. We were strangers. I didn't know you, and you didn't know me. But you knew, didn't you? You knew from the beginning Tom Pierce was a fake. Tom Pierce is a fake. A fraud. A con man. A cheat. A cheat.
Hi. No secretary outside, so I decided I'd just barge right in.
Come in, Jenny.
Well, what do you think?
About what?
The new look. The new me.
Oh, it's nice. Very nice.
Not too impressed, huh? Well, it's the second time I've struck out tonight.
No, Jenny, I'm sorry. You know I need glasses. I can't see between here and there. And sit down. Tell me what's happening.
Well, I'm feeling pretty good about myself. I was feeling so good yesterday, I went out and I bought this new outfit and I had my hair done and all that good positive stuff, you know?
Good.
For the first time in a year, I found a few small reasons to actually like myself. Then my gentleman friend called, 30-year-old, remember? And he took me out to an early dinner tonight and then asked me over to his house to listen to some records. He played it so cool I went right along. We weren't there for 5 minutes, and he trotted out the same old tired act. Opened a bottle of wine, turned down the lights, and he was all ready for bed. He couldn't understand why I wasn't. I tried to explain to him, and he thought I was playing coy. When he finally got the message, it was a complete wipeout. He called me every name in the book, plus a few extras. I was a stupid, snotty-nosed kid, a tease, all promise, no delivery. He was still going strong when I went out the door. How's that for a beautiful come-down? Father Tom? Father Tom?
Sorry, Jenny.
You weren't listening to me. You haven't heard one damned word. You've turned off to me just like everybody else has.
No, Jenny, I'm
Well,
terribly
excuse
sorry.
me for bothering you. I'm sorry.
No,
Won't
Jenny,
happen
don't
again.
go. Jenny! Paul, I'm going to pieces. I can't concentrate on anything anymore. I can't do my job. You know, that little girl, Jenny, came to see me last night in desperate need, and I didn't hear a word she said, not a word. I can't sleep, and when I doze off, I wake up with that horrible nightmare.
Did you tell Dr. Freeman?
No, thank you. I'm confused enough. I don't need him for a guide. He's made me sicker than I was when I first met him.
That's not true, Tom.
All right. So he's made me aware of how really neurotic I am. At least before, I was confused, but I could function. Now I can't do anything without telling him.
Dependence doesn't come easy, does it?
Stripped me down. All my props are gone. I'm standing naked and alone.
That's the best news I've had in months.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're ready. When you ache with need. When you're ripped down, stripped naked. You're right at the turning point, friend. You're open and you're ready.
Ready for what?
For God.
And then in the dream, I gradually realized that I'm in the middle of the forest, a very dark, very thick, ominous forest. And the footing is very difficult. The path is covered with briars and thorns, and it's very hard to move. And at this point, I'm pretty sure that I'm sleeping. I'm not awake. I'm also not alone. There's this young group of explorers, Eagle Scouts, whatever you call them. They're along with me, and I'm their leader, and they're asking a lot of questions. They're nice young fellas. And, of course, I've got all the answers, being their leader, and actually I'm still playing God, even in my dreams.
Where are you going, though?
I don't know. That's really not important. But we're forging on, me in the lead, naturally, and we come out into this clearing very suddenly, and right in the middle of the clearing is this enormous hole, this big pit right there. And I tell everyone to stay back. I'm going to investigate here, and I sneak right up to the edge, and I'm very careful not to fall in, and I ease my way up to the edge of the pit. And it's frightening, so I back off a little more, and I take a look. And what I see is that this hole goes all the way down into the darkness of the earth. And around the side, all the way around, all the edge, is a spiral staircase going all the way down, 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 down to the bottom. And I want to tell you something, mister. As I stand by and stare into that pit,
I have never felt anything more frightening at any time in my life. Ever.
Why are you afraid? Why?
I'm afraid that for me to go down into that pit, for me to go down into the center of whatever that is, I'm going to lose my faith. Okay? That's the best way I can explain it. And I turn to the young explorers that are behind me, and they're not explorers anymore. They're me, or different aspects of myself. I see myself as a young priest, here saying Mass, here hearing confessions, there giving a sermon, and all of them are saying to me, Tom, get away from there. Don't get too close. You're going to fall in. Be careful. Get back from there. And I look back and I say, you don't think I should investigate? And they say, no, get away. And I say, yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. And I back away, and that's when I wake up. The dream's over.
Seems to me you want to know what's in that pit, don't you?
Yes, there is something I feel I want to know. There is something at the center that I feel I've got to get at, but I don't want to risk it. I mean, the fear is too great. The risk is too high. I'm afraid.
I know, but it's okay to be afraid. Now, I want you to just close your eyes for a minute, maybe, if you like it, and just relax. I want you to, if you want to lie down on the couch, it's fine, but I want you to take a step into the pit.
No, I couldn't.
Yes, you can.
I've tried before. I really...
You can.
We don't have time now anyway.
We've got plenty of time. We've got plenty of time, all right?
I don't know if I can.
You can do it. Now, please, trust yourself.
Please, Jesus, help me.
Take a step. Take it easy.
All right, because I know it's important. I'm going to try.
Let's go. Go ahead. Let go.
All right. I am at the edge of the pit, and I'm starting to lower myself in. I'm putting one leg down onto the first step, and that... I can't do it.
Go, please. Now,
I'm really scared.
Important. Let go. It's okay to be afraid. It's all right.
Will you stay with me?
I'm with you.
Please? God,
Let go. Go with it.
All right, I'm going down further. All right. My other leg is into the pit, and I'm onto the steps, and I'm starting down, one step at a time, very slowly. My back is against the wall. I'm pushing off because there's no railing. I'm afraid I might fall off. I don't even want to look. I'm too scared. I don't want to take any chances now. Just take it easy. One leg at a time. What is this? Wait a minute. I can't see anything. I can't see my feet. Hey, it's dark.
Let go. Just let go. Go with it.
There's no light anywhere
Go
at the
with it.
top. I've gone too far down.
Go with it. Go.
I'm really frightened. Oh, Jesus, please, stay with me. Stay with me now, Lord. Push off against the steps. Come on, take your time. What is this? I feel a breeze, a very cold breeze. It's a wind. It's coming up. It's a whirlwind now. Oh, God, it's strong. I'm getting dizzy. I'm starting to lose my balance. Wait a minute. Stay on the steps. Push off. Stay on the steps. Easy.
Let go.
It's a whirlwind. My God, it's a tornado.
Go with it.
Take it easy.
Go.
Wait a minute.
Let go.
I can't feel my hands anymore. Wait a minute. My hands are numb. Oh, sweet
Let
Jesus,
go.
no, I can't feel anything. My hands are numb. My legs, my feet. My feet are numb. I can't feel anything. Oh, God. Look out. This thing's falling. God, easy. Watch it. The steps are going away. I'm falling. Help. No, sweet Jesus, no. Easy, I'm falling. This thing's falling from the top. No, I'm going to be buried alive down here. No. God, no, please. Oh, God, no. This is what it's like to die. Oh, no. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, no, I'm falling. Sweet Jesus, not my will, but thine be done. Oh, God, it's been...
What are you feeling? Come on, tell me. Describe it.
I feel a warm breeze all over me. I feel I'm in a familiar place. It's dark, but there's some beautiful stars. It's like a pathway for me. I feel very comfortable. I'm in a place where I know everyone that's here. All my loved ones are here. I feel I'm at the center. Of course, I'm at the center. Jesus. God. I'm here. Ma'am.
Hi.
Jenny.
Father Paul said you wanted to see me.
Yes. Thanks for coming. Sit down, please. How have you been?
Very well. How are you?
Well, a lot better than the last time out, thanks.
Good.
Jenny, I'm so sorry about the other night. But I suppose you guessed I've been carrying around a lot of problems that, well, I'm glad to say that now I'm starting to get some help for.
I picked up on that when I finally got my mind off myself. It blew me away. But then I realized nobody's a perfect listener all the time. Nobody bats 1,000. You're as human as the rest of us.
I want you to know something. That's the best news I've heard in years.